Are you okay? Many of us are going through a lot at this time of the year. We're in November, so we are 1.5 months away from the end of 2024. And you might be going through loss, you might be going through betrayal, rejection, and so much. It could be a child who's not well, could be conflict in relationships, or you could be going through a divorce, or you just recently divorced, or you're in hospital, or something strange has happened to you. So I just want to remind you, and if you're listening to this, I guess this message is for you. That is why you're here. Is that all of us were not immune to disappointment, we're not immune to sadness, we're not immune to betrayal, to hurt, to rejection, and any other things that people do to us. This is an opportunity for us to basically to level up and to be better, because if we don't change those things, the same patterns will continue happening. That's why towards the end of the year, I just want to emphasize something which is all about the law of self-awareness. And this is quite important in terms of what you're going through, because whatever you're going through, it's there in terms of you leveling up, it's there in terms of you getting better. And welcome to everyone who's listening. It's there to make you feel better. The law of self-awareness talks about you must know yourself to grow yourself. And not only do you need to know yourself, but you must see value in yourself and add value to yourself. So this is an opportunity to reflect and say, how do I know myself? How do I add value? So you might find that the reason you are rejected, you are hurt, you are betrayed, because you didn't listen to your own intuition. Or another thing, you didn't have boundaries, which made you to be like that. So it might be raw truth just to hear that. But the message that you're getting is for you to be really truthful to yourself. And then one would say other people, they don't have boundaries, you don't listen, because everything starts with you. It starts with the relationship with yourself. If you don't have that relationship with yourself, that is going to be drama. So just think of today. I don't know what were your intention for today. Could be the intention you set by now. You could have maybe studied. We know people are writing exams. It doesn't matter it's whether a matrix. Let's say you wanted to study and it's already almost to 1 o'clock and you haven't studied. So already you've betrayed yourself on that commitment that you would have made. You have also violated your boundaries. And also it could be also, hi, welcome everyone. It could be also you. Also, you find that some people, you got hurt because people violated your values and you don't know your values. And part of the law of self-awareness is for you to see value in yourself so that you add value to yourself, because we want to heal everyone, we want to help everyone, but we don't want to spend time to be with ourselves. We want to save the world, but how can you save the world if you don't save yourself? How are those people that you're trying to save going to benefit from you? Because later you'll go around telling people, I saved them, I helped them, but you had other hidden agendas in terms of that. So I just wanted to emphasize that we are towards the end of the year. We are not immune to hurt and pain, but everything that we go through provides us with the wisdom for us to level up. And you might be saying, how do I do that? I've been through so much, I don't know what to do. So you just listening to me today, it's just for you to start leveling up. It's just for you to start developing that relationship with yourself. As there are laws, like even in the bank, you have a bank account. Most of us have got bank accounts. And you know the rules in terms of that bank, how do they manage, even when you do transfers. So there is a law of self-awareness. When are you going to apply it to yourself? You're able to listen to everyone saying, this is what you can do, but you are not able to say, I'm going to be better, I'm going to level up, I'm going to understand myself better, because you cannot even save that money if you're not money savvy. You cannot even value the money that you are saving if you don't know who you are, if you don't know what are your boundaries, if you don't know your gifts and talents and your and other skills that you have. Because when you start developing yourself, you tap to other things that you are not aware of. Thank you for the laugh. You step to other things that you are not aware of. You step to the greatness. You step to the gifts. Because all of us, if you were to look at my fingers now, you can see I've got different fingerprints compared to yours. This just shows and illustrates that we are all different. We are not the same people. But if you are still crying, hurting, and all that, and you're not learning the lessons, maybe the lessons for you to write a book about it. You had to go through the hell that you went through so that you go out there and tell someone, and you are able to, because you'll be able to get out of that situation faster. But you can only do that when you master yourself. And if you are unable to master yourself, you come to someone like me who's a coach, or you go to a psychologist, or you go to a therapist, and then they help you to develop your to as part of your development for you to be better. One of the things that as I'm planning for year 2025, so that I'm better, I do have coaches for different people, but this next year I want to add more. As much as I'm the CEO of my life, for you to run a business, being a CEO of your life, it means you run all aspects of your life. And you cannot run them by yourself. You need others. You need doctors. That is why you need to go for your medical check on a yearly basis. And for women who are above 40 like me, it's important you do your pap smear, you do your mammogram to be able to have early detection of whether you've got cancer, whether you're fine. Because as we old, our hormones goes haywire. You might be trying to lose weight only to find that your hormones are not balanced. Whatever you're using is not working. So it's good to go for a full health check where they do your blood tests fully and check if everything is fine. It could be your thyroid issue. So as a CEO of your life, you need to know what's happening. You need to be balanced emotionally, physically, spiritually, and mentally. So are you working on all these things in your areas? Because when I was growing up, before I became a life coach as well, I was conditioned that no, you just look at your spirituality, whatever it is, whatever it means, and then you exercise and you eat. But we forget to heal our emotions, our traumas, our negative beliefs, which makes us and rob us of us showing ourselves, showing out there. Because for you to be able to master the law of self-awareness, you need to know what makes you angry. You need to know what triggers you. You need to, because whatever triggers you is just showing you the hidden parts of yourself which you are not aware of. And those people who are triggering you, they're the gifts to you. As much as you'll be angry, could be a post on Facebook. I know at times I piss off people by just posting what I've posted, but I know that thing is going to trigger them. It means there's something within them that they need to heal. It means there's something within you that you need to heal. All you have to do is just say, thank you, can do it silently. Thank you for provoking me. Thank you for triggering me. Now it has brought the self-awareness for me to say, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to be better, and I'm going to level up. So that is why it's important as we're in this last few days, 1.5 days. It's almost how many days? I think it's 45. Someone might correct me, that we are left until 2020. And you cannot go to 2025 with the same mindset like you have now. That is why you need to sit down, just spend a day. For me, I normally rest on Saturdays, Sundays. Sundays to Friday I'm working because I'm adding value. I'm helping people heal because I'm a life coach. I'm an energy healer. I'm a NLP practitioner. My purpose is to help people to understand themselves, to heal, to provide that holistic healing. So we are going through the most. And as you are looking at me, you might go like, no, this one didn't go through. Since the pandemic, since 2020, all of us, we have been forced to confront our issues, our shadows, what hurts us, what triggers us. And You can't go into 2025 not being with the same mentality. Whatever worked for you, they say it's also in business. I remember I was just doing a talk. I went like, whatever worked for you to be able to reach the bottom line, those profits and whatever, it won't work in next year because we've got AI. Marketing is changing. How people they connect with your product or your services, it changes. Also, have you trained your employees? If you've got employees, they need to learn in terms of customer care because competition is rife out there. I've seen, if you go to malls, you've seen that some business will close down because there's, you might find that because they had poor customer care. They didn't care. So remember, whatever service you're providing us, we are there for you to get the money. But if you treat us like crap and you don't take care of us, it becomes an issue. So as I'm talking about where in your areas in your life are you treating yourself like crap? Why are you doing that to yourself? And when you look at your life at the moment, because if there's noise in your life, if there's chaos in your life, basically there's chaos within ourselves. And this is what I've seen. Other people have been so hurt, have been so rejected, have been betrayed so much that they cannot even tap to their emotions. They just block off. They just block off and they're just walking zombies and they are not aware of it. They're just waking up, doing whatever they have to do, eat, sleep. You can't do that. You can't rob us of your greatness. That needs to stop. 2025, you need to level up. We need to see it differently. We need to be talking about you and say, this person brought these services, these products, this person is teaching, is making me feel, because that is, you've got so much to add in this world. But don't be so drawn up into your pain and sorrow that you forget the goodness and the greatness that is within you. If I were to use an example, just think of the time when you were a child. You were this child and you were at your happiest. So we look holistically into your life, whether it's physical, emotional, mentally, or spiritually as well. So it's quite key. And in terms of you knowing yourself, it's important to connect with yourself, and to heal your heart. If your heart is closed, it's full of colors. Somebody will say, what is colors? Colors is mikenge or mikenge to those who don't understand that word, mikenge. So imagine a heart is so soft. Imagine it has got this hard layer around it. So that is what. So we need to remove that hard layer. So that is when you can see the abundance within yourself. But if you don't do that, it starts with you mastering yourself. You cannot delegate it to your kids. You cannot delegate it to your partner, to your girlfriend, to your boyfriend. You have to take ownership for that. Anything that other people are complaining about you not being open, you not being distant, all they're telling you is that they can't relate with you. Go and heal yourself because you show it to people. We hate the most those people who love us unconditionally. And when they speak to us, they tell us what they are observing. We are already early. We just put our hands and say, we shut off. We say, you are doing this, you are doing this. And it's not fair because when they start to detach, then you'll be telling the world that this person, I did this to them and that, and then now they don't care about me, but you push them away. So 2025 is not a year of pushing people away. And if you really value your personal development, go read a book, enroll in courses. In that 12 months, 365 days, ask yourself, what will you be doing? So welcome to everyone who's joining. If you've got questions, type them down. If there's something that I'm triggering with and then you need clarity, just type it down. So we're going to 2025, and also something just you can just do it for yourself. I've got the self-assessment workbook. It's a free workbook which is in my website. You can send a text or you can WhatsApp 060508. Then you can download. It will help you to start working on yourself. It will help you to start navigating who you are and understanding, because it looks at your threats, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your strength. And also it's got guides on what you can do. That is where you can start looking at, because if you know what are your threats, then you go to the year and say, okay, these are my threats. What are my weaknesses? Then you can say for 2025, I'm just gonna level up one weakness. And then in terms of your strength, you learn to upskill whatever skill or whatever strength that you have. So already you've got that mindset of how you're gonna level up. And you leveling up doesn't mean it what matters to you, which will make your life to be different from 2024. What do you envision, or what are your desires, what are your aspirations for 2025? And if you are unable to do that, you book a session with me or anyone you feel you're comfortable with. Then they'll help you to navigate and help you to map up. And then if you're ready as well, you can also come to the Vision Board workshop, which is on the 7th of December. It will be online. Someone said we cannot come physically. It's a 4-hour workshop, but we do the pre-work. 7 days before the workshop, we start doing the work, because manifesting, if you're manifesting from a place of lack, from a place of hate, you won't be able to manifest your goals. That's why we do the pre-work. I guide you on how to increase your vibration and your energy and your outlook to life, to see, because by the time we do the workshop, you need whatever you'll be manifesting on that day, you need to feel, see, and feel it. And if you aren't and you don't do the pre-work, so it's null and void. It's a waste of time, you just showing up. So pre-work. And then it just shows, if you can't do the pre-work for yourself, why do you expect people to be faithful to you, to be honest with you? Because if you can't do the work for yourself, you can't do the pre-work for yourself, why do you delegate that to other people? People show us who we are, and at times we're not ready to receive that information. So today's opportunity to learn to receive that information. People are not bad. They're just showing us where we violate our boundaries, where we don't, where we are not sure about our values, where we lack self-esteem, where we lack self-love. There's nothing wrong they're doing. They're just showing you how to level up, how to be better, and also teaching you and say, go and ask for help. And it's okay to ask for help, because as a CEO of my life, I can't do this life alone. There's about 16 personalities in life, and then there's also different occupations, jobs, so I can't do all of them. That's why I need those people. Like even for my taxes, I'm not an accountant, I need someone. So for yourself, in terms of your self-awareness, your mindset, how you process things, how are you doing it? Because you've been doing it by yourself now and you are not winning. So what is the next step? So think about that. And also another homework that I want to give to you as we are towards the end of 2024. Look at your life the whole year. Write everything that went well, every little detail that made you happy. And then write everything that you need to stop doing. And then write things that you need to continue. Just spend at least 2 hours doing this. Give yourself that 2-hour gift. That is six, how many minutes? 120 minutes that you can give to yourself. So that is what I challenge you. And if you want to work with me and I'm triggering you, means we need to work together. You need to level up. You can send a message to 060508. And you say, no, I can't afford your fees. So if you can't afford your fees, you can enroll in my courses. There's one which talks about connecting with yourself. That is where you're going to start healing your heart, your betrayal, the hurt and everything, and loving yourself and having boundaries and connecting with yourself even when everything that is going on in your life is not okay. So one of the things which when we do the vision board, because that is quite key, because you cannot manifest from a place of lack. It's when the world has been really unfair to you and has been very hurtful, even your partner, your kids, and everyone turns against you. What is it? What is that thing that grounds you? What is that thing that grounds you? Basically, it's your spirituality. whatever spirituality means to you, always make sure you are doing it, because that is what grounds, that is what connects you with your Creator and everyone you believe in. When things go wrong, just that is where you'll get your strength. And also, once you have done that, when that foundation, because it's basically the foundation, when it's set, it's easier for you to achieve other things. It's easier to have goals for other things within your life. Your goals that could be in terms of your relationship with yourself, relationship with your kids, your partners, your in-laws, your boss. And then you also look at your wellness, you look at your finances, and you look at your leisure. Leisure also is quite key, because when we don't understand ourselves, we experience burnout, which also impacts us as well, and we don't function. So the question that I started with is, are you okay? If you are not okay, follow the guidelines that I've shared with you and reach out when you're ready to work, or go and read books. And it's time, 2025, you level up. You're not the same person that you were. There is help. Go to YouTube, go to other TikToks and just finding you. And if you are still struggling, reach out, enroll to the courses, and you can come and inquire. I'll also recommend you to the courses that will help you as well. One of them, other things that I do as well, will also, November is the last month where we are doing the self-mastery membership. We'll reconvene in January. So that is 11-month membership. So if you don't know, you need someone to hold your hand, your accountability partner, do enroll on that. So do send a message on 060508, and then I'll tell 508-6165. So it's 060508-6165. So I'll share with you how that works and how you can enroll. So we'll start again in January 2025. But currently there are still other programs which are running. But if you're saying you still, because the law of self-awareness talks about you mastering yourself, increasing your self-confidence and your self-esteem, and loving yourself and cultivating that love. So it's quite key. So do reach out. I'm looking forward to connecting with you. I'm Mashudu Mbele. I'm a life transformation coach, NLP practitioner, negative emotional therapy practitioner, and also an energy healer. So I provide a holistic approach in terms of your life, in terms of you leveling up, in terms of your transformation and healing. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you to everyone who have listened. So do share this on your timeline, wherever this will be posted. And thank you for taking the time to listen to me. Have a lovely week ahead. Bye-bye.